Need some coins to that God Squad you've always wanted? Check out mudpacks.com where you guys can open up exciting packs, win tons of mud coins, and withdraw the coins to your account. Use code ZIRK for 15% off.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
So I know I touched on some of these issues briefly earlier today with the new weekly wildcard promo, but to be honest, I feel like a lot of the issues going on this promo needed to be talked about more in depth. I do want to give a shout out to Jamal Nash for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to shout out in the next video, drop a like in the vid. Make sure you guys are subs to the channel. Turn notification bell on and comment down below. Noti Gang. Also guys, there is a new special currently going on Underdog Fantasy. If you guys have not already signed up on Underdog, make sure you guys use code ZIRK. It'll match first deposit up to $100. Go down to the comment section, click on the Discord link, head to announcements in the Underdog Fantasy Discord, and fill out the Google form. Doing so will give you guys the special for this weekend, which you guys have until Friday to sign up, and then on Friday the special will show up there, and it will make you eligible for a ton of future specials coming up. So don't miss out on this. Check out the link in the comment section for the Underdog Discord, and also check out Underdog Fantasy. Use code ZIRK. Which, by the way, my NBA picks for today are already up, and I will have even more picks up later tonight for the later games as well. Let's talk about the weekly wildcard promo. I know that I went over, all the cards, everything this morning, but there needs to be a lot more said about this because there are many issues that I feel like, honestly, overall needed to be changed. Otherwise, this promo, although yes, we will continue to get some pretty good cards out, whatever, the lack of accessibility and more features in this promo is really the issue. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, let's talk about what you guys can do when you actually load up the game today, how you can access these new cards, what are the ways of getting them? Okay, well, let's take a look at the store. Do you want to spend money? Okay, well, maybe you're going to be able to get some of these new cards, right? Because we have a bundle. We actually have two bundles. We have a 14 weekly wildcards bundle, a 7 weekly. We have a 90 plus, and there was also a 93 plus overall fantasy pack in here as well. You can buy with points. All right, what about coins? This pack right here, the weekly wildcards pack. Here's the thing, though. You only have 5 of these, okay? That's it. You have 5 of these packs, and that is literally it. Once you're done with these 5 packs, that's it. Now, how else can you get these cards? Well, if you want to open up packs, right? Pro game days, pro elites, elite packs, whatever. There you go. That's the only other way you're able to. And you might say, wow, that's weird. No training reroll? Yeah, no training reroll, and that is a huge issue. Now, here's what blows my mind with this, right? We have 87 overalls, we have 90 overalls, we have 93s, we have 96s, and we have unlimited, which they already said that is how it's going to work every single week, right? So if we're going to have new 87s, new 90s, new 93s, new 96s, and an LTD every week, why is there not an 87 plus overall training reroll pack? To me, it makes absolutely zero sense because this is really just limiting the ways that you're able to go ahead and access the content. Now, it's very similar, I guess you could say, like Team of the Week, right? With Team of the Week, on Tuesdays, we never had a training reroll. We only had some solos. We had the sets, whatever. Here's the difference, though. One difference is we had 10 Team of the Week packs. We only have 5 weekly wildcard packs. Now, you may not think that's too big of a change, right? Oh, that's only 5 less packs, whatever. That's a big change because that means the amount of guaranteed weekly wildcard cards that we are getting is way less. Now, not only that, but we also had training variety packs. Now, I will say if they bring back training variety packs, it kind of helps out with the LTD, but it doesn't help out with us in general just getting these weekly wildcard players because, again, we still only have 5 of them in comparison to 10 Team of the Weeks. The solo challenges, when you guys go through and play the weekly wildcard solos, you do get an 87 plus overall BND weekly wildcard fantasy pack every single week, whereas last year, the last couple of years, when it came to wildcard Wednesday, you would go through play the solos, and it would take 4 weeks, and at the end of the 4 weeks, you get a fantasy pack to give you any of the cards that released throughout the last 4 weeks. So I'm kind of mixed on that one. I've been tweeted some people pulling like some pretty good cards at the 87 plus. Pretty sure someone tweeted me them pulling a 96 out of it. I got a 93 out of mine and then an 87. So I mean, I guess I'm okay with the solo challenges. And then you might bring up the sets, right? If you can't open up enough packs, well, just do the sets. Well, how do you get an 87 overall weekly wildcard player? you need 3 84 to 85s and 3 80 to 81s to simply get 187. Then if you want to take a 87 overall up to a 90, you need 4 of those 87s. So because of us having way less packs, that also means we have to do way more work to guarantee you can even just get an 87 overall weekly wildcard player. Now the cards that came out, I don't really have a problem necessarily with the cards that came out. Drake London I feel like is the best one that came out today. Alex Highsmith I would put at number 2. Josh Johnson, if you want to take 25 seconds to throw a deep ball, then sure, go ahead and get Josh Johnson. And then you have Christian Wilkins. Now the LTD as well, I feel like is pretty decent, right? The LTD is just overall pretty decent. Isaiah Hodgins is a very, very tall receiver. I do wish he was 96 speed, but he's 6'4", same height as Drake London. Although this morning TJ said they made Drake London 6'5", but he's actually 6'4" in the game. So both 6'4", but London is actually even taller than the LTD. So if we take a look at the pricing of these 96 overall cards though, Christian Wilkins is $279. As I said, not really a crazy card, Christian Wilkins there. Josh Johnson, $400K. Alex Highsmith, $414K. And Drake London sitting at around 515,000 coins. This is by far the best player that came out today, though, with Drake London. And I gotta say, in terms of the prices here, if they continue to push out really, really good cards, similar to Drake London, which I actually really like this card because of his height, because of his speed, whatever. If these cards are sitting at around 500K, 450, 400,000 coins, I don't necessarily feel like that's all that bad for these players. If they were to give us some training rerolls to make the LTDs cheaper, Isaiah Hodgins, $695. Honestly, even, if this card was better, he would be way more expensive. If he had 96 speed, we're probably talking about 800K plus. And that's because a lot of people, there probably wouldn't be this many up in the auction house. More people will probably be keeping him if he actually had 96 speed on that card. So really, the lack of these cards up. And I mean, right now, I'm recording this video, guys. It's 2 p.m. And you can see there are a total of 8 Isaiah Hodgins up. Because of the lack of packs, we don't have any training rerolls to open up to potentially pull him more. We don't have training variety packs, potentially pull him out of that. So people aren't really going out to open up elite packs or pro game days, whatever, to try and pull all of these wildcard players. And again, it just doesn't make much sense to me why we don't have a training reroll, because this promo is perfectly, and I mean literally perfectly set up to have a training reroll. 87 plus overall training rerolls. You can get 87, a 90, a 93, a 96, or an LTD. It just really does not make any sense to me, so I hope that is a change that is going to be happening. Now, I will let you guys know, I waited until 2 p.m. on purpose to go ahead and record this video because I wanted to give EA time. Obviously, things that came out this morning, the solo challenge and everything, all this stuff came out around 11. So I thought maybe, just maybe, it was just taking EA a little bit of time to go ahead and actually push out this content. And then we were going to have some training rerolls, but they haven't tweeted anything out. And yeah, you guys saw it. It's about 2 p.m. as of the time that I'm recording this video, and we still don't have them. Now, I will say if they go ahead and make that one change and give us training rerolls, and I would even say that we need to have more of these weekly wildcard packs. I would say 10 of these packs, and that would make this promo way better. The solos, I'm okay with the rewards that you get in there. The players, I feel like are going to continue to be pretty good. We're at least going to have 1, maybe 2 players a week that we're all pretty hype about, like Drake London, I feel like is that card this week that a lot of people are very excited about. Alex Highsmith, I know Steelers fans, you guys are super, super hype about that card. The LTD Isaiah Hodgins, I'm sure Giants fans, you guys are very excited about that card as well. But there definitely needs to be some changes made to this promo. Otherwise, I really feel like if they push out 4 mid cards and an LTD that people really don't care about, it's going to be a terrible start to the week on Tuesdays. Although we have AKA on Mondays, it's going to be a terrible, terrible release of the promo, because then we're going to have some mid cards that no one's going to care about, and they're probably going to be even more expensive than they should be, because people just won't be opening up packs at all due to us not having a training reroll. With that being said, guys, I did want to come in here and talk about the weekly wildcard promo a little bit more in depth and kind of voice my frustrations with this promo, to be honest, because I feel like it has the potential to be super good, but there has to be changes. Like, this cannot be it for the rest of the year. So EA, please, add in a training reroll, give us some additional packs, and yeah, I think we'll be okay after that. So that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Drop a like on it, hit that sub button down below. Let me know what you guys think about it. Check out our Dog Fantasy. Use code Zirk. Follow me over on Twitter for my picks. And if you guys enjoyed this video, check out these.